Hey, what's up everybody? It's Ancient Varieties, and I'm back with another video. And today, as you can tell by the thumbnail, by the video title, and there's no gameplay right now, but like I said, that's the video title, and by the thumbnail, we're gonna be playing Tiny Tina Wonderland. Brand new, just came out. Well, depending when I post this, it came out Friday, this past Friday. Um, so we're gonna be playing it. Hopefully enjoying it, which I wouldn't see why I wouldn't enjoy it. As someone who's loved Borderlands games since the first one, Borderlands 1, 2, pre-sequel, 3 was a bit iffy, but I still liked it. I have my ups and downs with it, but hopefully this one makes up for the third game. And yeah, so to be honest, we're just gonna jump into it. But actually, before we do, if you do want to see more Tiny Tina Wonderland or any other game you may think I may like, or you guys, like I said, if you want to see it, or if any other videos on my channel you want to see more of, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, so let's just get into it. Okay, so like I said, brand new Tiny Tina's Wonderland, based off of obviously Borderlands. If you haven't watched any Borderlands games, you should definitely watch it. Watch it. Well, you should play it at least, cause he's play from the first pre-sequel, and then Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, and then this one. They're all really great games. So if you haven't played, you should definitely play it. It's never too late. And they're also pretty cheap too on the Microsoft Store. Alright, so here we are. Oh Jesus Christ. I put the volume up too high. Okay, so Tiny Tina's Wonderland. So, got the lucky dice right there. Not much to look at. Or, yeah, not much to look at, so let's just continue on. Yeah, the game sounds loud for me. That's also just my headset too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. I'm trying to adjust the game audio. Okay. La la la. License agreement. Terms of agreement. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is it actually the same thing over? Or is it different? Oh, it's all different. Um. Crossplay. Enable. Aw, shoot. Mine is different. This is different, I guess. I don't know. Brightness. I have a shift code, but it's different from this account. It used to be on my old account, so I think I have to change that. Anyways, brightness. I don't want to put it too bright, so let's just put it like a 80. Yeah, doesn't help that my glasses are freaking dirty, so I'm trying to clean them real quick. Okay. All right, much better. Brightness. I'm thinking 80 is fine. What? Black level. Some displays may have difficulty with darker areas of a scene. If you cannot see the symbols above, adjust the black light so they're barely visible. Uh, okay, I never saw this option before in the game. What the heck was that noise? Let's just do until they're barely visible. I can barely see it from like all the way down here. I don't know what this. So we have difficulty with darker areas. You cannot see symbols above, adjust the black light so they're barely visible. Honestly, let's just go with 9. Resolution set whether surrender performance for images or high performance rate. Let's do performance. Subtitles? Yeah. So I'll go with the closed captions for critical sound effects. This is do no. Alright, and we're in. Official launch trailer into Wonderlands. Man, this game already looks great. Nobody went through all that. Oh, field of vision, let's increase that. 95? I'm not. I would have to see how it is in the game, so. Let's turn down the music a little bit. Damn. Player callouts, sound effects, controls. Normal. Difficulty, balance. Oh, you can change the difficulty? Relaxed. Balance, intense. Let's just do balance. Tutorials. Soar? I guess. Vertical position. Local only. Aim assist. Soar. We're not playing anything crazy. We're not playing Call of Duty, doesn't matter. Close the door. Let's see. So we're doing balance. What is this? Everyone in the game finds their own loot. No one's playing with me anyways. Damn.
There is a world beyond the Borderlands. A world forged by wonder and ruled by fate. The battle between these powers has raged since the beginning. Evil and good. Villains and heroes. A vicious cycle, endlessly repeated. Wonder is the power of a cruel, unpredictable god. But fate, there's one alone who can wield fate. One alone whose story is in their own hands. The Fate Maker. That's you. Heavy, right? Fate Maker. Big responsibility. Honestly, I wouldn't even blame you if you just laid down in a puddle and gave up. But if not, if you try and prove yourself as Fate Maker, then heed the warning I give all heroes. Together you fight. Together you shall fall.
Critical hit! The undead fall beneath our blade!
Oh yeah! Same!
This would be like a
It's
pop
going
shot.
real good over here, blade-wise. We're coming for you, Dragon Lord.
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me. Already Wow, you guys got here fast.
Like you said, we're the heroes. I am Valentine, gallant adventurer. The scary stabby one is Fred.
What about that one?
Brett.
That's the newbie. It's their first adventure.
Oh, come on. Their figure isn't even fully painted.
Enough talk. We're here to stop you from taking the soul energy.
Fools! I've already absorbed all of the soul energy. I'm invincible!
Oh, man. Sorry, newbie. We missed the soul energy.
Castles will burn. Babies will cry. More than usual. My skeleton armies will wash over the lands.
You say wash?
Looking bad. How do we win this?
We attack! Together!
Pathetic. Especially you, newbie. They don't make heroes like they used to. Time to die!
But then, just as the heroes lose hope, they hear
See ya. Good luck.
Nay?
yeah, and also like, you know, like a sparkly rainbow, which goes like quickle caw caw.
This game's
It is Queen Buttstack, the most beautiful and perfectest ruler in all the land.
Hold on. What game are we playing here?
We're playing Bunkers and Badasses, baby! And I I, Tiny Tina, am the bunker master. So what I say goes. And I say there's a magical diamond buying a corn named Butt Stallion who saves the day.
Oh. I was kind of hoping we would save the day.
You will, Valley Girl. I just gotta set the stakes. Now, less table talk. Cue Dragon Lord!
But, Stallion, you may be the most beautifulest, perfectest ruler in all the land, but this time, I've won.
But Butt Stallion was wielding the coolest sword in the whole world. The Sword of Soul.
Why is she wielding a sword? Damn.
Oh, would you? I just made those skeletons. No! No! I curse you, Valentine! And I curse you, Fret! And most of all, I curse you, newbie! Whatever your name is. I will return
Poor newbie.
and finally rid this world of heroes!
And with that, the Dragon Lord was defeated. For now. Exposition complete! Who's ready to rickety roleplay?
Yeah, might as well. We're stranded here after that mountain totally jumped out at our ship.
Yeah, he crashed it. I'm in. I love bunkers and badasses. I've already got a level 40 character.
No. We are making all new characters. This is the newbies' first game, and I'm gonna make sure it's an adventure they'll never forget.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby!
Bro, what? Alright. Okay. Oh gosh. So, I have no clue about any of these characters. I know when they released online, I didn't even bother looking. Cause I wanted to experience it all, like, for the first time. So I have no clue what this stuff is. So we're just gonna try to get it, try to go through and pick the best character I think, that I at least enjoy. So Stabomancer, sneaky murderer focused on critical attack, or critical hits. Class, what does it say? Class feat, dirty fighting. The Fate Maker's critical hit chances increase. Great for, stabbing action skill. Ghost Blade. Throw out a Ghost Blade with spins in place, dealing melee damage to nearby enemies. Based on the equipped melee weapon. Press RB while Ghost Blade is active, cause it to teleport to the targeted location from the shadows. So there's two action skills. The Fate Maker enters stealth, turning invisible. While in stealth, all damage dealt is automatic a critical hit. But critical hits deal reduced damage. So there's really, no. I mean, obviously there's a point, but there's more than regular damage, but less than a critical hit. Okay, so the Clawbringer, class feat, Wyvern companion. The Clawbringer is a companion that flies through the environment and attacks enemies with its claws. So that's that little bird thing, that little wyvern over there. Okay, action skill. Cleansing flames. The Fate Maker summons her hammer and slams into the ground, dealing melee damage. Fire Nova, dealing fire damage. Storm Dragon's Judgment. The Fate Maker summons their hammer and hurls it, dealing lightning melee damage to all enemies it touches. It sticks wherever it lands and deals lightning ability damage every second to all nearby enemies. Press RB recalls it. Okay, so this one's like a melee person, elemental melee. Okay, so this one's Spell Shot. Magic user what the heck? Magic user will focus on consistently casting spells. Spell weaving, casting a spell or reloading grants the Fate Maker a stack of spell weaving, increasing spell damage. Spell weaving stacks automatically decay after a while, after a few seconds. Okay, so you reload, you cast a spell, you get some stacks. Some steel weaving increases spell damage. Okay, polymorph, what is that? I don't know how to say that. The Fatemaker magically turns an enemy into a harmless... A skeep? What the heck is a skeep? Nope. A skeep for a few seconds. Okay. AMB Hexdross. The Fatemaker may equip the second spell in their inventory. Whenever the Fatemaker presses RB, they cast that spell. Okay, so mix them into a sheep. You can increase an extra spell, but also you get reloading or casting a spell. You get stacks of spell weaving to increase the damage, and they decay after a few seconds. Okay, Graveborn. Demi Lich Companion. The Fatemaker is accompanied by a floating Demi Lich companion that targets enemies at range and deals dark magic damage. Oh, I didn't read the top. The top is Soul Trapper with focus on dealing damage in exchange for health. Okay. Dire Sacrifice. The Fatemaker sacrifices a portion of their health to deal dark magic ability damage and apply dark magic status effects to all nearby enemies. Okay, that's cool. So they sacrifice their health for damage and doing a status effect. The Fatemaker is fully healed. It gains increased leech efficiency and deals bonus dark magic damage, but their health takes an ever increasing amount of damage per second. Oop. Okay. When the Fatemaker would die, they instead become invulnerable for a short duration. Restore the portion. Okay. That's cool. Oh my gosh, how many characters are there? I thought it was just gonna be 4. Spore Warden. Fungal friend with focus on ranged damage. Mushroom Companion. I don't know why that's funny. The Fatemaker is accompanied by Mushroom Companion. Targets enemies, deal poison damage. Barrage. The Fatemaker summons an Eternal Bow. Ethereal? No. Firing 7 arrows that deal ability damage on impact. Arrows ricochet twice between nearby enemies. Blizzard. The Fatemaker creates 3 frost. Does frost damage over time. That one's okay. Berserker. Okay, on action skill start, the Fatemaker becomes enraged. Being enraged adds bonus frost damage. The Fatemaker spins, slashing anything nearby with their melee weapons, and essentially becomes a pain tornado. Pain. The world shall know pain. Feral surge. The Fatemaker leaps towards their enemy, or target, whatever. Dealing. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's more. Oh wait, no, I'm going backwards. Okay, so that was all of them. So the last one's Berserker. Okay. Oh, when you switch back and forth, it shows kind of like their ability, right? So he's doing the From the Shadows ability. Can we get the sword one? No. Okay, so we get this guy with the sword. I'm kind of liking this one, but I don't know about the whole critical hit thing. The hammer, melee damage. I kind of don't want to do melee this game. Spells. Not bad. Okay, the spells. So this is a lynch thing, right? With the health. Spore Warden. I don't know who to pick, to be honest. This guy with the whole melee weapon. I was thinking him because he has that ghost blade. That seems pretty cool. From the shadow, all damage is dealt to be critical hit. So it's between the first one. This one's cool as fire, lightning. That's not bad. Since this is kind of basically like, not basically Borderlands, but based off of it. I'm assuming enemies are gonna have shields, so lightning would be really good. Storm Dragon's Judgment. Hammer, okay. So it's between Clawbringer. Makes them a sheep. I really don't want that, to be honest. Oh, that was cool. Graveborn, the whole health guy that deals dark magic damage. Spore Warden. Blizzard. This one's cool too. This one's not bad. This one's kind of nah. Okay, there's either this guy with his blade, the guy with the what? The lynch, or not really. Honestly, I'm thinking the blade. I like the whole blade thing. That seems pretty cool. I kind of want that dragon. Where is it? This guy? No, not the dragon. Oh, this guy with the whole hammer. I like this one, to be honest. You know what? Let's do it. This is taking too long. That one, this one. That one. Body size. It doesn't matter, right? Head size.
How's this?
Oh no.
I make heroism look good.
Ha! Now this is the... Oh, yeah. I definitely made...
How's this? That was a rhetorical question. I know.
What have we...
Something
I must evolve yet again.
Oh, yeah.
Magnificent! Magnificent! I make heroism look good.
Wait, what? They got pronouns? Jesus Christ. Okay, how do I go forth? You talking to me? Am I the only one that can barely see his face? Oh, no, I see it. Let's just roll with that. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Why is the human... It kind of doesn't go. Yeah, this looks kind of weird. Astral? Ah, sure, be purple. Nope. Oh yeah, screw it. Just... Oh my gosh, what is this? These are hideous. Okay. I don't know what type to pick. This is way too much customization for me. This looks like Goku. Alright, let's go with the Goku guy. No. Hair color. How about we go purple but change the freaking skin color? I mean black. Let's just go with that. I don't even know. Ear symmetry? What you mean? Oh my gosh. Oh, screw it. Bro, my character looks so ugly. Let's just go with that. We're not doing all that. Pupils. Oh, snap. Let's do that one. Looks like the nine-tailed fox. Looks like Naruto. Change his eyes. Oh yeah, let's go with that. Nope, that looks hideous. I mean, we're not gonna even see our character, are we? So what's the point? Oh, maybe in cutscenes. Okay, this face scar. No. No. Armor decoration. She's so loud. I'm not dealing with it. Let me just put on my TV because these people are loud. AF in my house. Slider. Okay, let's just go for it. It's taking way too long. Choose character background. Village idiot. Oh, you sweet large child, bless with looks, muscles, blah blah. Oh, wait, so there's different things on the bottom? So village idiot is strength, but minus intelligence, so spell cooldown is down. This one's dexterity, so damage chance, but the max HP is down. Spell cooldown status, critical damage. Spell cooldown. Skill cooldown, up, max HP, status damage. Who was my character again? This is a sword guy? Honestly, I can't even remember. If it's a sword guy, then I'm assuming I would do this. The village idiot. Oh, hero points available. Oh, no wonder the door's open. Jesus Christ. Oh, it says I'm Clawbringer. Okay, so damage, crit damage up. Maximum health. Let's go with that. Health. Well, we also want this stuff too, because I'm not going to only use this. So let's do skill cooldown. Probably not going to use any spells, right? Status. Oh, whatever. Let's go for it. Oh, wait. Let's just roll with Itachi. Oops. Yeah, fine. Whatever. Artistry. Alright. That took way too long, but there's so many options. Jesus.
Time's up!
Okay. Valentine, you've just drawn your own face over the character sheet?
It said draw your hero, and I'm my own hero.
Okay.
Bruh.
And Fret, it says your starter sword does murder 1,000 damage?
My bad. I left off a 0.
Okay, no plan! Fred and Valentine can't be trusted with pencils, let alone dice. So it is up to you, newbie. You are the Fate Maker. Ba-ba-ba-ba. And these fools shall be thine advisors, I guess.
Fine.
How can I go
I
ahead?
advise that you better be a badass. We're here to slay evil and get gold.
I know you see me as a role model. Follow my lead, and you'll be a great fate maker.
Alright, one last thing. Bunkers and Badasses is a role-playing game, baby. That means you do not break character voice. Kapiski? Break me off a piece of that.
I am destined for greatness and glory. This quest is merely the start of my legend.
Tasty.
I kind of like my character's voice.
Prepare to enter a world of fantasy.
That me?
I don't see anything.
You gotta imagine it, knucklehead.
Just close your eyes and wonder.
Oh
Have
gosh.
arrived in the Snoring Valley, an unassuming and peaceful corner of the kingdom.
Oh, here we go.
Harbors a dark
Glade of helpful tutorials.
secret. You journeyed far to be here, heeding the call of the queen.
Oh
herself.
look. The old
The
boy.
queen
Oh.
herself! What could she want of us?
She fears the Dragon Lord will soon reawaken. You must find his tomb and prevent his resurrection.
What I'm hearing is we get to
This
whoop
is
his
cool.
ass.
Here's a little cheat sheet to track your health and map and stuff up.
Okay, we already know this from playing Borderlands, but the blue icon is your waypoint. Follow it to your next objective. Inventory is place you check. This is actually, let me read this. Okay, so equip your items, know that from Borderlands. Backpack, know it. Ammo, know it. Oh, that was it. Okay, your skill points. Action skill slot. You can select your first skill here, level 2. More skills will unlock later. Spend skill points. You're increasing time to min-max what you want. class feat. Each class comes with a strong passive ability called a feat. These will unlock early in the plot and are active as long as the class is slotted. No points need to be made. You know, because you unlock the ability to choose a second class. Okay. So level 2 we get this one, the first one. Which is the whole hammer. Does it feel I feel bad that I kinda wanna change now. I feel like I did someone so like Borderlands ish. That's okay. Honestly, in my main game, um just for me like playing, I could always do it with somebody else. For now, for YouTube, I'll stick with him. Bro, the game looks so good. It's definitely different from games I play. Oh, there's a blue icon. Okay, so we got sliding. Obviously, you know how to jump. When you open it, it's a butt stallion. Okay, so I like punch this. What's that? Alright, let's go forth. Now I know that we should be on the lookout for lucky dice, because we need that for endgame to increase our chance of legendaries. Can't break that.
Alas, the weight of the world was too much for this breach.
What you talking about, Willis?
You recognize one of the Queen's
That's
waystones. It seems to call to you. The Queen's
What the
magic
heck?
enters you through the stone, granting you the power of... Aurora! You now have magical sight and hearing, baby.
Queen Butt Stallion! She's guiding us on our quest!
What?
Sure enough, baby. A trail of spectral hoofprints leads off into the woods.
Okay, so we
A
got.
fallen tree bars your path. What you gonna do about it, huh?
I cast identify tree.
It's a species called Jumpus tutorialis, and weirdly, it only grows in this one valley.
Tempest Battalialis. That's dope. Obviously, you don't want to fall there.
Ahead, the glint of edged steel beckons you forward. Some hot lumberjane has left her axe in a stump.
Nothing over here. I'm just trying to take this in. I don't really know what to say. So this is my weapon, right? Hatchet of Downfalls. Melee damage, status effect, chain status effect damage.
This steel feels like it
You found a melee weapon.
Of a good axe. Great for
Press
cleaning,
bar will stagger most
hacking,
enemies on
even
first
good
strike. Also
chop,
meleeing
chop.
short distance will cause you to glide to hit them.
A cave mouse sits covered over nearby. If only you could get him.
Lord.
Though the magical hoofprints continue through the cave, the rocky ceiling dips low to ground.
A true fate maker knows when to stand tall and when to crouch.
Yeah, work them sweet glutes. And if you get a running start and crouch, you'll slide around like a cool active.
Alright, sorry about that.
These skills are the
What's
inks
this?
with which I scribe my
Nothing.
name in legend.
Alright, these people trying to teach me about. What is this? Oh. Oh, it looks cool. That's a little spawn. When I die, come back there.
Another waystone guides your path, but
A
reaching it will
waystone.
mean going through a pack of nasty, pinchy cracks.
Yeah.
What?
Combat. Kill 'em all.
Facing crabs?
Pinchy! They're so pinchy!
Where the heck did he come from? Damn!
This world is not for you.
Not bad. Is that it? Oh. Oh, did I miss? No.
You have defeated the crabs! Luckily, they were carrying their life savings for some reason.
my gosh.
I think we killed everything down here. Climb up there.
Too fast for you. Let's go destroy this. Ammo that we don't have or don't need. Oh, that's a health. Oh, let's see how it looked. What the heck is this? Alright, guess. Oh. Hey!
That's right.
A chest!
The Queen has ruled the Wonderlands since I was but a humble player, like you, Bing Bongs. She has foreseen your arrival and left a powerful weapon for you.
Oh, really?
The weapon of a fate maker.
Oh. Ah. A thumb's bane. Crossbolt. What? Oh, it's a little crossbow. Deal 3% increased damage for each crossbow stock. Also lasts 5 seconds. Also seeing 2 shots and 4 shots.
It's a gun!
Hardly
Cool.
a fine weapon, but in the hands of a champion, anything can bring glory.
Wait, there's guns in fantasy?
You're in Tina's fantasy, baby!
We got the 4 burst.
Shrine
bursts.
floor rises beneath you. From here, you can spy a quaint little village nestled in the bodacious bosom of the valley. But beyond it, a dark and ancient castle lurks. Lurking.
Doubtless the Dragon Lord has made his foul nest within that dark ruin.
Okay, go up there. Alright. Go into this castle, huh?
Fate maker! You will never reach
Skeleton ambush!
Go break some bones, fake maker.
Yeah, this gun's actually pretty cool.
Shall never
It reloads fast. Oh, we got another gun. Okay, I need the 4 burst. Yeah, that's fine. Oh damn, it did nothing.
Holy crap, they might reach the Dark Master! I gotta book it!
Yeah. Whatever he's talking about. There's a loot chest up on that tower. Get them loots.
I am Ribula, faithful servant of the Dragon Lord. Tell me where his tomb is, or I'll make you a skeleton too!
I don't know.
What?
I swear it
The
on
heck?
the
Oh.
Queen's diamond tail.
Gosh darn it.
Lies! You are soaked in skeletons! Spread out, my undead hordes! We must find the master!
Okay. Nice. A ward. So it's not called the shield, it's a ward.
Ooh,
I got that
you found
Ashton
a
brand.
sword. That's
Oh,
like
snap.
a magical shield above your health. Pretty sweet.
More stuff up here. Ammo, yeah. Alright, so continue to the village. I'm gonna try to see if I can get over there. Cause I know Borderlands. This one thing about Borderlands, there's always secrets. Okay. Maybe not. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, let's go.
Uh-oh, a rock slide.
Actually. So we got an axe. Melee damage, attack speed, critical damn. Oh wait, no. Melee damage and attack speed is down, but the critical hit is up. Status effect damage. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so it's for my melee weapon. Okay, so this one's attack up. This one seems better. So attack is up, but the speed and critical chance is down, but damage is up. Let's just go with this for now, the new one.
On your way to the village.
We're ruined! All is lost!
Very heroic. Tina, can we we blow up the rocks?
Sorry, it's impossible. Without explosives!
Nice. Tarantino loves her explosions.
Ahead, you hear the roar of raging fire and the clackety-clackety of bones!
We're here to save the village.
Ooh, the village is already ransacked and crawling with skeleton men.
We're here to avenge the village.
Nothing happens. What did it say? Nothing happens here? Yeah, who's shooting at me? Oh, shit. I was already half dead. Did that weapon drop or? No, okay, you can't pick it up. Alright. Oh, what is this? Diary of Gareth.
You're a powerful wizard who has seen 20 sides of the world. You've floated
Achievement,
like a leaf
okay.
upon the Wibblesome
They haven't
Hills.
invented
You spoke the
podcasts yet.
vanishing words of
That's a
Hogwarts
good one.
Palace. Just because you've retired to this anonymous village doesn't mean you've lost your magic. If you
Oh,
can just
snap.
master this ice spell again, maybe the rest will come back to you.
Oh, someone here. So we got, like frost barrels.
An extra powerful skeleton arises! A badass!
Oh, snap. Damn, badass already? Hey, and I leveled up. Action skill, okay, we got our first one. You are now unlocked your first action skill. To slot this first skill, press that, go to the skills menu, add your item, your skill slotted, use RB, see the skill point every time you leveled up. We know that already.
Have you ever seen such a skilled hero?
A single
Oh, I
villager
killed him?
remains
Okay.
alive in the carnage.
So we
She looked
got
bad, baby. She looks like she's about to die.
SMG.
Might as well save her peasant
We got a
ass.
new melee weapon. Seems better in everything. Critical damage, status effects is down, but melee attacks restore 2.6% of your action skill. Oh, this one's way better. Okay. Okay. We got a new SMG. We got this cool crossbow. I'll revive. Hello there,
For saving my peasant.
peasant.
How can I
What?
ever repay you?
Peasant ass peasant.
A hero's work is its own reward. I am on a quest to defeat the Dragon Lord.
You're a fate maker. I knew the queen would send us a hero. The tomb is in the crypt
Oh,
below
that sounds cool.
You must hurry before his minions find you.
The tomb is inside a crypt. The perfect hiding place.
May the queen's favor see your noble quest through.
Oh wait. Action skill. Okay, so this is the summons this hammer. It slams into the ground dealing melee damage, creating a massive fire nova.
Peasant ass is killing me.
Oh damn. Okay. And I realized that the mission. Oh. Oh, it lingers, or is that just? Oh, that's just that. It's a bonus part of the mission to just use my melee skill. Or my action skill, sorry. What's that noise? Oh, it's my action skill. Okay, good old Borderlands. There's always little places you can walk to, but there's always like half the time there's like nothing there. It's just for scenery or future missions. Okay, so I'm assuming. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm assuming there's nothing else here. Trying to go forward with the mission. So investigate. What did I say? Investigate castle ruins, open gate. Okay, that was easy.
The ruins of Castle Harrowfast are just out yonder. Which is fantasy for saying. It's over there, baby.
I sense the Dragon Lord's presence. His tomb is somewhere beneath these ruins. Find him, fellow skeletons!
Wait. I thought we already beat the Dragon Lord.
What? That was forever ago. He's a necromancer. It's hard to legit kill him. After you guys went bony toes to toe, Queen Butt Stallion locked his butt away in a dusty tomb
Nice.
for a few hundo years.
You have been judged and found
Oh,
wanting.
level 2.
For the realm!
Oh my gosh. So it got pretty easy to dodge. If you're paying attention to them, that is. Someone else is shooting at me, like, oh, it's over there. Oh, and over there, okay.
Castle Harrowfast is a crumbly, tumbly ruin. No one is left to walk these halls. No one lives.
Put our 2 bursts back on.
So, skeletons.
Oh, yes, girl.
Oh, snap.
You're picking up
Might as well. Use our cool hammer. Okay, so everybody's dead? Oh, there's more of them.
Such a grand arsenal.
Okay. And we go
Can't
for it.
I just max out everything?
No. New points. Oh, it said new points available. Oh, there's a hero. So I have 1 point available. So let's just do. Where's the one with the elemental again? Status damage. Well, I don't have anything right now, so let's just roll with the crit chance. No. Let's just worry about our. Honestly. Dark magic. Oh, that what I have now? Okay, let's just roll with that. Oh wait, what did I do? Oh no, I did. Okay. Is it downstairs?
Ooh, what's
What the
that
heck?
scrawled upon yonder parchment? Verily, 'tis a poem. Surely the author would be glad to see it sing.
Embers in the hearth,
I love this customization.
wine set for the guests. Pour.
There's more poem where that came from. Just
Huh.
talk to the poet in the Bright Hall Tavern.
Okay. So there's poems as customizations. Banner color unlocked. So I guess eventually we could change our banner color.
When you got more than one gun, you can switch
Shock.
between them.
Oh, shop.
Combat spicy, like jambalaya.
So,
This is
Pete,
just 8.
maybe after this quest, I could be the bunker master. I've been working on a
Um,
campaign. It's got orcs
I'm just take it to
and
sell it.
kissing.
Okay.
No.
Ooh.
Tina don't play no
We got
more.
elemental
Okay,
gun
but it's
already.
all good. I got mega tons of questicles simmering up in my brain sauce, baby.
It's a 4 burst, okay. So full auto bursts. Oops, I keep slashing it. Alright. So we got our first elemental gun. It's pretty strong already. Okay, I like it. Damn.
Remember this. You could have run.
Alright, so far I'm actually enjoying this game. I know I haven't talked much, I'm just kind of just taking it all in. Also trying to make sure I'm not missing anything, that's for sure. I'll get all the money we could. Okay, last thing I need is to find something good in a store. Or at least I think it's good. And then I end up not think I'm gonna get it because I'm broke. What's up here? Probably nothing, right? Oh, there's something. What is this? Oh, the lucky dice, right? Oh, nice.
Ooh, luck going up.
Oh, it gets you stuff. Your loot luck has increased. Okay, so we got pistol. The target takes 3% increased damage for each. Oh, it's another bolt. Definitely take this one. Increase critical damage. That's about it. I'll just take it to sell it. I don't really want that one. Alright, so we found our first lucky dice. So apparently we need to collect all of them in the game to have end game like characters designated loot drops. So like let's just say like this guy, like he would respawn over and over and I could get increased of his like legendary weapon. Or if he has like another rarity weapon. But apparently you need to collect all the loot dice in the game. So there's more to do, I guess, end game. They try to make it. Instead of doing it like, oh, you could just farm anybody, whatever you want.
Throne hall lies barren, hella decrepit. The last of the Harrow bloodline sits in her ancient throne, her bones clutching a dusty spellbook as though awaiting a destiny that never came.
Well, this place is super grim. I love it. Grab that spell book.
The spell book. Magic barrage. 3 projectiles per cast. Simple cast fire. Forget. 5 damage. Okay. Oh. You found your first spell.
You can cast
Oh wait. What?
spell contained within.
Oh.
Ice badges is
Interesting.
strong against the undead. They got none of that greasy flesh to keep them warm.
Now, how do we get into the tomb crypt? There's got to be an entrance around here somewhere.
It's hidden, alright. Okay. Oh, I knew it. I had a feeling they had that. Oh, snap. Share the secret. Let me go back, please. Nah. Okay, another scroll. The last words of Duchess Harrow.
Duchess sucks. My servants
The
suck.
lore
And
scrolls.
prophecies? I spit upon prophecies. Tuh. That was me spitting. Because they suck. For 6 generations, my family has clung to this stupid prophecy. The Harrows must guard over these lands, lest a great evil rise again. Well, guess what? These lands suck. I'm getting out of here. One last meal, and I'm moving to the capital. It's not bad, though.
Is she still talking?
Guards! Fetch my poison tester. Tell him he sucks.
Okay, so it seems like these things are traps, right? So I step. The thing is that why is it traps for later though?
What shall I slay evil with today?
You hear a rumble and a booming
Just
laugh
walk around.
seems to come from all around you.
This game.
Ooh, the forces of evil mock us. I am not afraid of you.
I found it! A tomb inside of a crypt! The perfect hiding place. I
She's
am
a spell.
coming, my dark master!
Cool. I like the whole spell thing in this game. I mean, I only seen it once, literally. Well, in 2 seconds.
Magic
Damn.
strike! My spell is ready. How swift they fall.
All right. So what the what Valentine said before was
The waystone
that
glows.
Frost
You feel its magic within
hold
your
up.
chest, within your mind, within your soul. It asks a question. Who are you?
I am a fate maker.
You have answered smartly, baby! The carven door to the Dragon Lord's tomb crumbles!
The resurrection
Damn.
ritual has begun!
What the heck? Alright, so what the balance test said before was that frost does more damage to undead. Does it? Oh my gosh, it's so loud. That's interesting. So frost does more damage, obviously because they don't have flesh, so fire wouldn't do anything. So I'm actually gonna leave it off on there because it's about an hour, so I'm not gonna try to make it too long. So we're gonna enter the Dragon Lord's tomb. So I'm assuming something crazy is gonna happen. So I'm just leave it off of here. Cause so far we try to learn at least. So we got melee weapon. We got this frost weapon. It's pretty good. This crossbow that I really like. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it off of here for now. Not make it too long. So if you guys did like the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more Tiny Tina Wonderland or any other game you guys think I may like. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more Wonderland or, like I said, any other game you may want to see. Thank you everybody for watching, and catch you guys next time in the second episode. Before we actually leave. No, okay, I was just testing out the buttons. Nothing much. Okay, so I'll catch you guys next time, everybody. Peace.